Hello, how you guys doing? I have some crazy news to report. You guys remember Ray J, baby mother, Princess Love? A couple of days, he pulled out a loaded pow pow on her while the kids were in the house, okay? So now she's coming out and she's telling her story about everything that's happened. I came across this video. You guys definitely need to watch it and see what's really going on because Ray J, he has social media and this internet on lock. And it's a reason why that is. So let's watch this video. I want you guys to comment. I want to know what you guys think about all this. I love you guys and welcome at the Messy Sweet Spot.
Oh, I didn't point nothing at y'all. Yeah, whatever.
Take my kids because y'all drunk. Y'all want to drive drunk? Y'all want to drive drunk? Drive drunk. Drive drunk, princess.
Great.
We grown-ups. If you want to leave, leave. The kids is upstairs asleep in my bed.
Okay, so
I know y'all have definitely seen Princess Love breaking down in tears after Ray J allegedly pulled a gun on her, turning what should have been a normal, cozy Thanksgiving into the kind of nightmare parents warn each other about. The estranged couple reportedly got into a chaotic live stream argument that left their kids terrified and viewers in absolute shock.
Great. You just
Drive drunk.
pointed a gun.
Drive drunk.
You just pointed a gun.
Drive drunk, princess. Go ahead.
On a night meant for gratitude and family, Ray J's children reportedly ended up crying, frozen with fear, as their father allegedly waved a gun at their mother right in front of them. And now, the whole world is asking the same question. How did it get this bad and how did it spiral so horribly with the kids caught in the middle?
but what I'm not about to do is let him deflect and make it about me.
And yes, sure, Princess Love had been drinking. Yes, she made some questionable choices. Yes, she avoided giving straight answers when Ray J demanded to know who would be responsible for driving their kids if anyone had been drinking. All of that is true. But even with all that, nothing, absolutely nothing, gives a grown man the right to start waving a loaded gun around to settle an argument. Especially not with children in the room. Especially not in a house full of scared family members. Especially not on a live stream for the world to see. This was one of those painfully sad nights where everyone made mistakes, but one person still managed to be far, far more wrong than the rest.
You're doing my house. Hey.
Normally, the day should have been all about family and celebration. Ray J and Princess Love were supposed to be enjoying Thanksgiving with their children. Melody Love, 7, and Epic Ray, 5, along with other family members. Everyone showed up ready for a cozy morning, full of laughter and the promise of a happy holiday. But instead, things quickly spun out of control.
Right now. All right, chill. All right, cool. Literally, that was it. All right, let go.
But here's the thing. The dispute reportedly started over who would drive the kids home. Drinks had been flowing, and according to Ray J, everyone, including Princess Love, had been drinking. When he asked who would take responsibility for the children's safety, Princess Love couldn't give a clear answer. She was aware of her limits and, in that moment, was trying to protect herself from admitting she was impaired. But instead of taking a breath and calming the situation, Ray J escalated it.
Y'all drunk cousin? Cause y'all drunk as fuck and y'all alcoholics? Take my kids then, go ahead. Who's gonna drive? Tony, he's been drinking too. Who's been driving? Everybody?
What should have been a simple conversation about safety turned into a life-threatening confrontation, right there in front of their terrified children. And here's where the irony hits hard. Thanksgiving, a day meant for family, food, and bonding, instead turned into a traumatic memory for Melody and Epic. And yes, Princess Love barely takes any responsibility, even though she was drinking.
And make it seem like I was drunk or it was all my fault. That is not the case.
But nothing she did could ever justify Ray J threatening their lives with a firearm. Obviously, Princess Love's account of the incident is absolutely terrifying. During the live stream, she repeatedly accused Ray J of pointing a gun at her, her cousin, and their children. Holding their daughter, Melody, in her arms, she kept saying on camera, "You pointed a gun at us," again and again, while Ray J defended himself, claiming he hadn't pointed anything and accusing them of being drunk.
I mean, nothing at y'all.
Gun at us.
I didn't point nothing at y'all. Yeah, whatever.
You pointed a gun at us.
Why are you waking my daughter up?
You pointed a gun at us.
Why did you just wake my daughter up?
However, Ray J claimed he was acting to defend his space when Princess Love's cousin's husband allegedly tried to take the children from him. He insisted the police would understand his perspective, but he was taken into custody anyway.
This dude is coming in my room, getting in my bed to take my kid. I'm going to defend my kids, and I'm going to defend my space. And now When they call the police, no problem. I'm sure the police gonna come and understand what I'm going through.
Yet, the live stream shows Ray J threatening to unalive somebody if he didn't get his way.
Get out of here. Get out of here. You're doing my house. Hey. I killed you, bro. I killed you, bro. Stop. Okay.
Now let's talk about the contradiction. Ray J claims he never actually pointed a gun at anyone, yet he threatened to shoot. If he wasn't pointing it, then what exactly was he planning to use? A spoon? The absurdity just highlights how reckless and dangerous the situation really was. And through all of it, the kids ended up as the ultimate victims, forced to witness threats, shouting, and tears, with not a single responsible adult stepping in to protect them. The situation escalated fast. Based on the horror clip when a man and woman entered the room, Ray J reportedly snapped, threatening to shoot the F out of them.
I'll shoot the out of you.
Y'all get out of my house. Shoot me right now.
The camera eventually cuts out, but the audio continues. Ray J can be heard continuing his threats toward the man, while a child cries in the background and sirens wail in the distance as police respond. Minutes later, officers arrived at the Porter Ranch home and secured the residence. In a positive turn of events, Ray J was arrested for making a criminal threat. Bail was set at $50,000 and he was unfortunately released later that same day. Court proceedings are now underway with his next scheduled appearance set for later this year. While the legal consequences are just beginning to unfold, the emotional impact on the children is already immediate and lasting. What should have been a joyful holiday is now forever tied to fear, chaos, and instability. As expected, Princess Love wasn't about to let this slide. Just hours after the live stream and Ray J's arrest, she addressed the ordeal in a now-deleted Instagram video captioned, "Enough is enough." She made it crystal clear that her priority was protecting her children, stressing that she would never leave them with a man waving a gun around. She went on to accuse Ray J of ruining a family moment, pointing out that he had been an absent father to his kids.
It's because I wanted the kids to have a good Thanksgiving with their dad. He's been gone for a month, hasn't seen them, hasn't called them, and he wanted to spend Thanksgiving with his kids.
As if that wasn't already intense enough, Princess Love also shared deeper concerns. She wanted Ray J to see the children for Thanksgiving, but after discovering him allegedly in bed with another woman during a previous visit, she knew she had to stay present.
And I would never do anything to put them in danger, including leaving them with a man who's waving a gun around.
Her on and off protective instincts were on full display. Visibly shaken, she even cowered behind her daughter to shield the kids from the chaos unfolding around them. Although we've all seen and heard some of what went down, Ray J expressed surprise at being arrested, maintaining that he was only trying to protect his home.
My kid. I'm going to defend my kids. And I'm going to defend my space. And now, when they call the police, no problem. I'm sure the police gonna come and understand what I'm going through.
Even if he truly believed he was safeguarding the kids, his approach, threatening them with a loaded gun, is not only illegal, but also extremely reckless and profoundly dangerous. The live stream itself only adds more questions. Ray J's rant kicked off with him complaining about the worst Thanksgiving in the effing world, insisting people were trying to take his children. It's possible alcohol played a role, as the video captures a chaotic, almost over-the-top energy throughout.
I didn't point nothing at y'all. Yeah, whatever. You take my kids because y'all drunk. Y'all want to drive drunk? Y'all want to drive drunk? Drive drunk.
But intent cannot erase action, and pulling a gun in front of terrified children is nothing short of horrifying. And the very worst part of all this is, while Ray J may face legal consequences, his children are still the ones who feel the impact, emotionally, financially, or both. If he ends up serving time, Princess Love will be left managing their day-to-day lives alone, including driving them around while drunk and making decisions while carrying the full weight of responsibility, all while their father is temporarily out of the picture. This is the harsh reality of parental failures. The kids always end up paying the price for adult mistakes. Clearly, the first of the financial consequences that could hit his kids is Ray J getting permanently banned from Twitch.
Nah, we banned from Twitch permanently. Forever. We'll never be able to go back on Twitch.
Honestly, it's wild how he thought he could stream that chaos without any pushback. Let's be real. Melody Love and Epic Ray are the greatest victims in all of this. The livestream captured their crying, confusion, and fear, showing that they witnessed firsthand just how volatile their parents' interactions could be. And again, this was supposed to be a Thanksgiving filled with turkey, laughter, and family bonding, not screams, threats, and a gun being waved around. I'm no expert, but even psychologists would likely agree that children exposed to trauma like this can carry the effects for years. This holiday won't be remembered for cranberry sauce or pumpkin pie. It will be etched in memory for fear, uncertainty, and adult irresponsibility.
Drive drunk, princess.
Ray, you just
Drive drunk.
pointed a gun.
Drive drunk.
Just pointed a gun at
Drive drunk, princess. Go ahead.
Of course, the live stream went viral, spreading across social media faster than anyone could even process it. People immediately jumped into debates about who was right, who was wrong, and who was to blame. But let's cut through all that noise. The real focus should be on the kids. Viewers can always roast adults all day, but Melody and Epic are the ones left carrying the emotional scars from that chaotic night. At the end of the day, this is a deeply sad moment that should shame adults everywhere. You weren't there, I wasn't there, yet the shame is unmistakable. And I know you feel it too. A supposed father threatening violence, a mother impaired and trying to navigate driving with the kids, physical exchanges, and children exposed to real danger. Their Thanksgiving has become a textbook example of exactly what not to do. If you didn't already know, Ray J and Princess Love's relationship has always been complicated. They tied the knot in 2016, but since 2020, they've been on and off, with multiple divorce filings, reconciliations, and countless public spats. Past incidents, like their children walking in on Ray J in compromising situations, have only added more tension and drama to an already rocky, allegedly drug-filled dynamic.
I'm the best mother, and I do it alone. I take my kids to school alone. I go to parent-teacher conferences alone. I put them to bed alone.
Unsurprisingly, Ray J also has a history of legal troubles, including a defamation lawsuit filed by Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner. While none of these issues excuses his actions, they do paint a picture of a pattern: instability, public spectacle, and escalating chaos that ultimately exploded into the traumatic Thanksgiving incident. At the end of the day, this is a story of clashing hearts, poor judgment, and the harsh weight of consequences. Yes, Princess Love had been drinking and made mistakes. She was trying in her own way to protect herself by cowering behind her sleeping daughter while facing off with her enraged husband. But Ray J took a tense situation and escalated it into something far more dangerous: a criminal threat with a loaded gun. That alone makes him far more wrong, and it's a depressing reminder of how quickly poor choices can turn a moment of conflict into a traumatic event. And while the legal system may eventually hold Ray J accountable for his actions, the emotional and financial burden on the children is likely to linger long after the cameras are off, leaving scars that no court ruling can immediately erase. In short, protecting children takes more than love or good intentions. It demands sense, judgment, and restraint. Ray J may have been scared, frustrated, or feeling out of control, but waving a loaded gun around is never, ever acceptable. For that, he must face the legal consequences of his actions. I know you'll all be watching closely, holding your breath for the best possible outcome, because this situation is only just